Hi, my name is Adam Lippis. I'm a fashion designer based here in New York City. Welcome to my home in Brooklyn Heights. The building was built in the mid-1800s by the man who actually developed all of Brooklyn Heights. The best thing about the building is it's right on the East River, so we have this incredible view of downtown Manhattan. You walk into the living room, and the first thing you're hit with is this crazy rug. It's floral, there are birds. It's actually a Portuguese needlepoint rug from the 1940s. The first thing that drew me to the rug was the scale. The second thing was the pattern and color. Again, I'm a fashion designer, so I love pattern and color. I found a Russian 19th century cabinet at auction. From that cabinet, I moved to a desk. The desk is Swedish, 18th century. Most of the seating is Swedish as well, from the Gustavian period. The round sofa, I actually designed it and had it made here in New York. There's trim on it, and that comes from a fashion designer from the 50s. The classic name for the sofa is a tête-à-tête, which means head-to-head in French. I love lighting, but I don't like a lot of lighting. So there's a lamp on the floor that's quite tall, then there's a small lamp on a table, then there is a lamp for a picture over a cabinet. So there are different levels of lights. The dining room is small but grand, so it feels cozy but has high ceilings. That does have a chandelier. There is a tiny bulb in the center, one little light, and the rest of it's lit by candles. The rooms are also covered in a very pale pink silk material to match the walls. The table is called Biedermeier. It is round. It seats 4, maybe 6. In the dining room, there are also 2 very large mirrors which have candles as well. The carpet is a woven reed carpet. There's leather woven into it in a pattern, and then it's trimmed in leather. Before you get to the bedroom, on the left, there is a seating area, sort of a lounge, which is the best place in the house to sit back, lay down, watch TV, or read a book. It might be the most bold room in the house. The walls are covered in a chinoiserie patterned linen. I carry this pattern onto the sofas. The room is not very big, so instead of a coffee table, I took a prayer bench from an English monastery and put it down the center of the room. And underneath it all, just to bring that mix to the next level, I added an Uşak carpet. It's from Turkey, from about 1900. I love it so much that I also did one in the bedroom. There was a great 6-panel Japanese screen in the bedroom. Above the screen, there's a mirror, and then there are birds. There is a very grand tented bed in that room. The bed is actually in the middle of the room. It's floating in the space. There are 2 cabinets in the room on both sides of the bed. One is Biedermeier, a style of furniture I like a lot. The other cabinet is 18th century Italian, and it's all painted, but the paint is flaking off. I love that old feeling. Instead of bedside tables, there are 2 bar carts on either side of the bed. It's so fun, the idea of having a bar cart there in case I want to have a drink in bed. And they serve every purpose that every bedside table would, from books to my lamps. And of course, I can't forget the lighting. There is a picture light, there are bedside lamps, there's a floor lamp, again creating all of these areas. As a fashion designer, I love interior design because it allows me to play not on a form. I can play in real sort of 3D space. So I feel like it gives me a lot of freedom. I hope my home has inspired you to mix and match, and most of all, just have fun. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?